Hey, good morning. Good morning. So I'm a little late this morning. I apologize for that. Let me just see if I can share this out and get some audience. I've got a big, very big message for you today. Let me get my headset in. Oh, I'm just a hot mess today. Not quite ready for what I'm about to do. Oh, I could do it right here. Share it in a group. Okay. So I can go right there. And I could go right there. And oh my goodness, Facebook is just bringing up some new stuff for us. This is awesome. All right. So we did that. Now let me do this and see what happens here. Oh, this is cool. Facebook is making changes, you guys. Finally, they're making some changes that we're going to like. Some of these changes they make just kind of not really what we want. Okay, so I'm going to have to be quick here because I've got... Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. This is Cheryl coming to you live from my home office. I'm in a bit of a different location here in my office, but I'm late this morning and I wanted to get back to my schedule of 7 a.m. Pacific. I've been going through a lot of personal stuff. I've been working on the creation of some new things I'm going to be bringing to you, and I've had some personal things happening, and so I apologize for not being where I'm supposed to be. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you, and then my lives will be at 7 a.m. That's the time that I like to have. I've tried these other times, but they really just don't quite work for me. I'm a morning person. And good morning, Margaret. Thanks so much for coming on. So you're going to see some different things from me. You know, I am really starting to, I used to love to cook. And when my kids were growing up, of course, we cooked a bit of a different way. It was more, you know, the meat, potatoes, and the salads and the pastries. I used to bake every day and things like that. And so I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that for years. And so I'm incorporating this new way of cooking, which is all around healthy, a lot of the Mediterranean meal plan. So last night I made this amazing salad, and I'll show you a picture of it later, but it was with mozzarella balls, tomato, and just this amazing, amazing salad. Very Mediterranean. Anyway, completely delicious and healthy for you. So this morning, though, I'm getting off topic, I know, but this morning I want to bring to you my 5 critical tips that really and truly can help you in building your business. It doesn't really matter what your business is, but you know, it's not easy building a business online, offline, being self-employed, working from home. All of that stuff is you've really got to have some certain things in place. And I'm going to give you my definition of those certain things that you have to have in place. Now I'm just drinking my, I drink this stuff every morning. It's so delicious. It really helps your metabolism, your energy, even increases libido. It's fabulous. I love it. More importantly, it tastes awesome. All right, so let me get back to this. And good morning, Tina. And thank you so much for being here. So if this is the first time that you've heard one of my lives, please drop a 1 in the comments and please let us know where you're coming in from. I love those comments. And if you're listening to the replay, please type in replay and also let us know where you're coming in from because we love to know that. All right, so let's get right into the meat of the day. All right, so number one, I want to just share this with you. Now, this is a real beef of mine, and it's because, you know, years ago, I took this specific training, And this training, it was a coaching program over a weekend, and they really, really pounded this thought into our minds that weekend. And so it was all about when we use the word try. I'm going to I'll try to do it. I'll try to be there. I'll try to build my business. I'm going to try to get 10 new customers. That word try, you need to completely remove it from your vocabulary. Because what it really is saying is that, well, I don't really want to, or I don't really think that I can, but I'll try to. It's really a word that really puts in some excuses, and you don't want to have those excuses at all. So you want to completely remove that word. So I'm going to call that number one. This actually is an added thing that I wanted to share with you today. So not to ever use the word try. And one day I'll tell you a story about a family member where she used the word try and what I said and what happened. But I'm not going to tell you that right now because I don't have time. I've got too many other things to share with you right now. So then let's go into these 5 critical tips that will really, really help you build your business. So number 1 is being coachable. Coachability. Really, really, truly being coachable. Find someone that you resonate with. Find someone that you want to listen to, that you want to follow, that you want to model yourself by, and be coachable. That is number 1 and so, so important because, so often people will say, oh, well, I'm going to do it my way. I know how to do it. And they go off to do it their way, but they never get there because there are proven ways and one just has to be coachable. Number 2 is the attitude of gratitude. So every day you want to be in your affirmations. I've got all my affirmations right here. In your affirmations, you want to be showing gratitude. Like, what are you grateful for that happened yesterday? And post it, share it, do a live on it. There's tons of ways you can do it. Have a 7-day gratitude contest, a 21-day gratitude contest. Very, very important, and also will bring more people to your followers. It will bring more people because showing that you having the attitude of really being grateful for where you are, who's in your life. Like, there's 1,000,001 different things that a person can be grateful for, but we've got to put it out to the universe. We really have to put it out to the universe. Otherwise, the universe doesn't know to bring us more abundance. So, attitude of gratitude is number 2. Number 3 is, now these are all 5 of these are equal. They all should be number 1, but of course you've got to have a list. And so I have this list. So number 3 is focus. Now focus is such a word that gets overused because people think they're focused, but oh my gosh, they're really not focused. And so being focused, you've got to decide yourself, between your ears, you've got to decide, what does it mean for you to be focused on your business? What is it that you want to achieve this day, this week, this month? I like to break it down really small. So then I can have these little bite-sized chunks of things that I need to do in my business that's going to propel me to where I want to go. So it's like today, what is it that you want to accomplish in your business today? And that is what you focus on. So if you want 10 new customers, this is just an example. If you want 10 new customers this week, all right, this week, the next 7 days, Then you've got to break it down. How many customers do I need each day? Well, it's going to be 1 point something that you need each day. Well, how am I going to get that customer each day? And then you focus on those tasks that's going to get you those customers. And that could be a whole host of different things. I'm not going to get into all of that. That would be for another live. But focus is so, so key. It's equally as important as being coachable, of having an attitude of gratitude. Focus is right up there at the top with every one of them, and even removing the word "I'll try" from my vocabulary. You don't say, well, I'm going to try to get 10 new customers this week. I'm just going to try to do it. You don't do that. It's like, in your affirmations, they say, I am so happy and grateful now that I have 10 new customers each and every week. That's an example of the affirmation. Okay, let's move right along here. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I see a bunch of new people. Susan and Larry and Bernice. Larry, are you in Vegas right now? Usually you're in Vegas in August. Love to see you and your beautiful wife, Peggy. Anyway, let's move right on to number 4. It's really number 5 because I have 6 because I threw one in. So let's call it number 4. So mentorship. Mentorship is number 4. So you need to have mentors in your life. So how are you going to ever be a mentor to other people if you didn't have mentors? And if you weren't mentored, mentorship, if you weren't mentored in your business. So find those people. Sometimes, a person can be your mentor and they don't even know it. I'll tell you a short little story. Good morning, Claudia. Good morning and welcome everyone. So the lady with purple hair, I love her hair. So I'll tell you a short story. When I lived in Vancouver, there was the owner of this huge magazine. He had about 12 different magazines, and it was an outdoor advertising agency. And I'm not going to tell you his name, but anyway, it was really interesting. This was in my early years. This was like 20 years ago. My early years of really doing marketing and stuff. And so here's what I did. I had been to the Vancouver Board of Trade. I was a member of the Vancouver Board of Trade, which is a chamber of commerce, but in Vancouver, they called it the Vancouver Board of Trade. And that's where I knew about this man. And of course, he was this big icon businessman in Vancouver and the lower mainland of Vancouver. And so he had all these magazines, and I decided that I wanted him to mentor me. And I wasn't thinking I was going to pay for it. I mean, I didn't know that back then. That would have, today, to have him mentor you would be worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It was then too. So anyway, here's what I did is I got this beautiful card. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do this, but this is what I did. So I wanted him to be my mentor. And I got this beautiful card and I wrote in it, I personalized it, I hand wrote it to him, asking him if he would meet with me and give me some business ideas and consider mentoring me. Well, and then I mailed the card to him. Well, this was like 22 years ago. So here's what happened, you guys. And it's so important to have a good mentor. Here's what happened. He had his secretary call me and set a time that I could come and meet with him. I went to his office, sat in this big boardroom and met with him. And I told him what I was up to, what I was doing. And guess what? I was green. I didn't know what I was doing in network marketing at all. But I was with a network marketing company. And So, and I had a product and I brought some samples, and you see, I wanted him to mentor me. And of course, I wanted him to be my customer as well. And so I wanted him to mentor me in my business, in business in general. And so here's what happened. We had this lovely meeting. He asked me a lot of questions. I shared a lot of information with him about what I had done in the past and what I was attempting to do now. And so he became a customer of mine. And we had a long relationship through phone calls. I didn't go back to his office. It was through periodically we would have like a 10 to 15 minute phone call once a week. And he shared the product with a lot of people in his office. It was an amazing, amazing experience. And so that is my little story for you about finding mentors. So you see, you can have a mentor where that they don't even know that they are your mentor as well, because you're modeling yourself after them. You're watching everything that they do, and you're wanting to incorporate how and what they're doing that created their business. And your business is different, but you can still do that. And so mentorship, having a mentor is so, so important. All right. So last but not least is you've got to have a quality product. So this is number 5. You've got to have a quality product. Now, regardless of whether or not you're in real estate or whether because I know I have some realtors listening here, I have some mortgage people, I have some insurance people that listen to me, or whether you are in network marketing and you have a product like this product that I'm drinking right now, but you've got to have a good product that you believe in. Other people, I could tell you another story about a product that I couldn't believe in it, but there were other people that believed in it. And because of that belief, they were able to market that product and become multi-millionaires. So you see, you've got to have a product that you 100%, 110% actually completely believe in, and you can talk about that product. And so if you're with a network marketing company and you have several products, then you want to take 2 or 3 products that are your very, very favorite, and you want to really focus your marketing and your sharing around those 2 or 3 products. You don't want to take 20 products, or if you have a lot of products, you don't want to be focusing on all of those products at once. You want to focus on 2 or 3 great products at a time. And so then now you see, even if you are a business coach, you've got to believe in what your message is. Regardless of what your product is, you have to completely 100% believe in it and know in your heart of heart that you are doing your very best job. You're not trying. You're doing your very best job every day to bring value to that audience that's following you, to the people that you are speaking to the people that you're talking to and bringing the value to. You have to know in your heart that you are bringing the very best value. And when you do, when you know that you have a quality product and you present it in a professional, quality way, it's amazing what honestly happens. Just totally amazing what happens. So that is my 6 messages, 6 crucial tips. And I threw in number 6 was try, to remove that word from your vocabulary. And I have a couple of minutes left. So if there's any questions, please type in the questions, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. I can answer them in the comments, or I can answer them privately in a private message. But if you have any questions, please do that. One of the things, I said at the beginning of this that I've been going through some personal stuff and some personal changes and things, and I'm working on bringing you different material, bringing you different ideas and tips for your business. And so in part of that, I will also be doing I'll be doing some critical coaching sessions where that you would have an opportunity to be able to have 10 minutes. And during those 10 minutes, you would be able to ask any question and I would give you my take on it, my suggestions on it. So I hope that you've got value here. I thank you so much for being here live. I really, really appreciate it. And I know I'm rebuilding my audience because when you go through some personal stuff and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then people go off onto different places. So we will just be very consistent and build our audience, rebuild the audience here. So I really appreciate it if you want to share this out with your friends. If you have anyone that you think that they would get value from these tips that I've given you this morning, please share it out. You can share it out on your timeline or you can share it out with people in a private message as well. Either way works very well. So that is my message for you today. I hope that today being Thursday, you have a fabulous, fabulous day. So we have a couple of days left in the week. If you if you're working towards a specific goal, like I had said in the beginning of the call, maybe you're working on having 10 new customers. Maybe you're a business coach and you want to have a new client, a new coaching client, or maybe you're in real estate and you want to list a beautiful $500,000 or $1 million home, add that to your portfolio, or maybe you're in insurance and you want to write 3 more new policies. Who knows what it is? But these tips will work for every single one of you. So have a fabulous, fabulous day. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.